So hi, I'm going to show off actually some of the mead on the day of production, where we're actually starting off the mead, and also give you a chance to see what I look like for the first time. Over here we have the buckets that are sort of getting prepared that we're going to do it in. I use an iodine solution to sanitize it, so I'm going to take that, dump it in there, sanitize both the buckets and the lids, and those are the air stoppers that let air out but nothing back in. Over here on the stove I have some raisins that I've just boiled in water. Looks kind of gross, but the point is to sanitize them before I use them. That's going to go in one of the batches. And then over here I have some oranges that I've also boiled some oranges to sanitize them. I've had problems with my fruit having other bacteria in them, so I boiled them up really well. I'm also going to have two different kinds of yeast. So one, I'm going to use D47, which is actually a white wine yeast, and the other is EC1118. This is a champagne yeast called Prise de Mousse. But I'm going to try these two. I haven't actually used them before in mead production, so I'm going to try those two out and essentially use almost the same recipe for these two batches and just change up the kinds of yeast that I'm going to use. Last thing over here is the honey, which I put in this. This is just a pot of warm water to make them easier to pour out. Some orange blossom honey. So I've got 4 quarts of orange blossom honey, and then 1 big gallon of wildflower honey. So 1 batch with wildflower, 1 batch with orange blossom. We can't get the orange blossom in bulk, no matter how many times I ask, I can't get it. So those are going to be the 2 different batches. Thanks.